This is the plaintiff, Tanya Drumgool. She says she bought a furniture set from the defendant, and the couch she got was a lemon. The thing broke down twice. 2 legs are loose, and she's unable to use it. The couch can't be fixed, and it's not fair for the defendant to ignore her the way he is. She's got to do what she's got to do, and that's sue him for the $1,000 she's owed. This is the defendant, Lawrence King. He says the plaintiff complained of a broken leg and he replaced it for her. 6 months later, she called complaining the couch broke again, but because of the angle of the leg, it shows someone was jumping on the couch and throwing their weight around. Simply put, the couch is being abused. He's not responsible and he thinks the judge is going to side with him. He's accused of being a couch potato.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket, the plaintiff bought a sofa from the defendant. The legs kept breaking, but the defendant says someone was abusing the couch. It's the case of sofa, not so good.
Thank you. This is Tanya Drumgool?
Yes.
You are suing Room to Room Furniture Warehouse, represented here by Lawrence King. You're the vice president?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. For $1,000, the cost of replacing a broken couch that you say cannot be repaired. Tell me what's going on.
Okay, I purchased this couch May 3rd, 2011. I brought it from one of his sales representatives, Raymond. So when I brought the couch, it cost me $1,633.
Okay, just the couch cost you $1,100?
It was 2 couches, just 2 piece.
Okay, do you have the receipt from the actual purchase?
Yes.
May I see it? Thank you. Okay, so go on.
So when I brought the couch, I waited on the couch. I got the couch. I was very happy with my couch. So after I received the couch, about 2 weeks later, the legs broke on the one on the 3-seater. Okay. I contacted Raymond and told him about it. He apologized for it, and he said he'll send someone else to come repair it. So I was fine with that. They came, they repaired my couch. Approximately like 5-6 months later.
Which leg broke?
The right leg's on the 3-seater.
Both of the legs?
Mm-hmm.
On the right side of the sofa, not the love seat.
Right.
Okay.
So they came, they fixed it. I was fine. So I always noticed that it was like a little weak. So, but
how did you notice that it was weak?
Because like the couch would like jerk a little. Like if you like sit on the couch, it's like it wasn't sturdy.
So you felt like the actual leg was moving when weight was put on it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So then I tried to contact Raymond again. They said he no longer worked in that store. There was a key.
The first time when you called them because the leg, how did it break? I mean, what was happening at the moment that it broke?
It was me, my 2 sons, and my boyfriend. He was on the
Anybody
couch.
sitting on the arm of the couch?
No. We were just all sitting on the couch, and then the leg broke down. So we like,
was anybody horsing around?
No. I don't allow that on my couch. So
why not?
I don't allow them to do that on my couch.
Why not? You can't horse around on the couch. Where can you horse around? I mean,
yeah, but...
All right. So go ahead.
So, yeah, it broke down. So then they fixed it. Then it broke down again the second time around like 5-6 months later. I could try to contact Raymond. They said Raymond no longer worked there. He worked in a different store by Pelham. So then I couldn't get a hold of him. So I finally started asking for the store manager. They said, that's Mr. King. So it took a while before I finally got in contact with him. They kept giving me the runaround for like a month or so. I finally started speaking with Mr. King in like January. So I explained to him what happened with the couch. He said, okay. He's like, he's going to have somebody look into the couch. It took months for Mr. King or anybody to come check on my couch. Probably like February, March, he came to my house himself. He looked at the couch. He said he had to take pictures. He kept telling me that he was going to have somebody replace it. So then when he finally did come to my house and he seen the couch himself, he said, wow, it did that to your floor. Let me take pictures of the floor. He took pictures of the floor.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He took the pictures from my camera. So he took pictures of it and he said, well, I have to contact the insurance company because they're not going to let me replace it. He said, they're only going to let me fix it. This is what he told me after some time passed. So I was telling him before he left my house, I told him I want my couch replaced. I don't want it repaired because I'm like, I let y'all do that the first time and it happened again.
Right.
And at this time, it's only 6 months old and I spent $1,600 on this couch. That doesn't make no sense.
You spent $1,600 on the set.
Right.
Right.
So, and I explained to him, there's nothing wrong with the other couch. Nothing ever happened to the love seat. It's fine.
Does it get the same use or, I mean.
Yeah, same use.
Yeah.
Nothing ever happens to that couch.
And so, and this one's a 3-seater. The other one's a 2-seater.
Right.
Okay.
So then he came to my house. It took forever for me to get in contact with him again. I'm getting run around. I'm calling.
Okay, I got that. But so what happens? What is the last thing he says to you that he's
The last thing he told me that he'll have somebody come replace the legs.
And you said, no, I don't want you to replace the legs.
I want it replaced.
So then he said, well, that's all I can do for you.
Right.
All right. Talk to me. What's going on?
Okay, yes, Mrs. Drumwell did purchase a sofa and love seat from our store. And she purchased it.
May 2011. Go on.
Actually, 5/2011. She got delivery on
whenever. Okay,
on
go
14th,
on.
and it
Let's get to the part I'm interested in.
Received an extra okay.
Right. A couple of weeks after she gets delivery, she calls because the leg breaks, which is
and someone came out and repaired the leg.
Right.
It's a leg. That's all it is. It's not a.
It's what is it? Screwed in?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, screwed in. So the leg broke.
But how did it break?
It's directly in front of the television. That is the side. In her home, the television is here, the sofa's there. That particular place is where everyone apparently gathers up to watch television.
Right.
It's directly in front of the lady. There's nothing wrong with the other side.
But what do they do on it? I mean, they sit and watch television. That's sort of what its intended purpose. Do you have a picture of the couch?
Yes.
Let me see it. Okay, so go on.
Okay. Her complaint came in 1/9 of 2012. That's when the complaint came in.
Okay, the second complaint.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. At that given point, I spoke to Mrs. Drumwell. I made arrangements to go to her house personally and inspect it. I went to her house. I inspected her sofa. There's nothing structurally wrong with the sofa. It's a broken leg. I told her that I would most certainly deal with the manufacturer, see what I can do, but I doubt very much if they will replace the sofa because it's a broken leg.
You doubt very much they'll replace the whole sofa.
Yes,
they'll just instruct you to replace the leg.
At this given point, the problem has been Mrs. Drumwell doesn't want it fixed. She wants to replace an entire sofa. There's nothing structurally wrong. Now, since then, her mother and I have been, her mother called me and acted as an agent for her. And her mother and I have been in communication with one another for several months now and hoping to resolve the issue because Tanya has been unreasonable. There are numerous text messages from my mother and I up to the point where we had scheduled service. We determined that we'll find a better leg, a leg that is more substantial.
But how do you do that? So that won't be the manufacturer's leg? You mean
no, it's a manufacturer's leg from a different manufacturer. There's a different. That's a two-part leg. So apparently the leg is disconnecting from the weight or the use and is breaking. So we decided, the technician advised me to get another leg, which is a
but
single
you have to get 4 of them. Right?
One construction leg, right.
Four legs.
Yes. So my mother and I were in communication. We had made arrangements to have a service tech come change the legs. And also there's a rip on the leather, which is not under warranty because we did not rip the leather. However, we also agreed that I would go ahead and have the leather repaired and pay for the leather repair. So we're going to change the legs, repair the leather, and then we scheduled the date for Tuesday. The technician arrived at her house, called her from downstairs. She hung up the phone on him and refused to answer the phone any longer.
She who, not mom, Tanya.
No, Tanya. And he had also the mom's number, called the mom's number. She did not answer, nor did return a call. Mrs. Drumwell has been unreasonable. And every conversation I've had with her or my office, she's used obscenities and adjectives, described me as a bovine scartologist, for lack of a better term. Bovine being related to that of a cow.
I got it. Okay. Oh my God, I've been around the block.
And again, I'm willing to, one, repair the leg, replace the legs. There's nothing structurally wrong with the sofa. It's a broken leg. I found better legs that would be more substantial. I'll replace them, renew the warranty. I also authorized the technician to repair the leather, rip that has nothing to do with the warranty issue. And she wants a new sofa.
Are you still willing
to do that? Yes, I'm most certainly willing to do that. As of Tuesday, a technician appeared at her home to do exactly that.
I heard you the first time.
Okay.
Hello?
So if the legs break, the guy's saying somebody was abusing legs, but if the legs break, does the guy who's selling the sofa have a right to just put 4 new legs on, or does he have to give her a whole new sofa?
I'd say, I mean, if they're breaking, let him replace it.
Let him replace the leg.
Let him replace the leg.
Everybody agree with that? You replace the leg?
I think you should replace the couch. It's brand new. Stand by it. Replace the couch.
Replace the couch?
Replace the couch.
Going inside the courtroom.
The problem I had with him and the company was that this couch been on the floor for months now. He only wanted to fix this Tuesday because he knew where we was coming in a few days. I've been trying to contact this man for months.
So you think all that bluster of his in here
now,
is
all of a
just
sudden you're
him
rushing
trying to look good now when he was leaving you hanging all that other time?
And he was not taking my phone calls. Of course, I'm going to be frustrated.
But let's do that. No, everybody's going to stop. Here's what we're going to do. No, everybody includes you.
Okay.
All right. I want you to listen to me.
Okay.
Take what's behind door number 1.
Okay.
It's much better for you. Okay?
Okay.
Based on what I'm looking at in these warranties. Okay. All right? So Room to Room Furniture Warehouse has pledged in this courtroom before all of America that they'll go ahead and repair this couch for you. So I'm sure they're going to do it. And to boot, you have the cherry on the sundae of getting that little rip replaced too at their cost, which I think is fabulous. I don't think that you have a legal right to ask for much more than that. So Can I consider this case settled?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good luck, folks.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, first let's talk to the defendant here. Bovine scartologist, was that it?
Yes, sir.
Step right up. That's it, what you said it was?
Yes, bovine being related to that of a cow or bull, scartology being related to defecation.
All right, you put those two together and you get, is there any way to please this customer? Is this one of those kind of customers?
It seems to be that case.
Are you satisfied with how this is resolved now?
Yes, I most certainly am.
All right, head right down there. Okay?
Thank you.
And let's see if the plaintiff is satisfied. All of a sudden, the People's Court turned into an episode of Let's Make a Deal. So you took the deal. You happy now?
Somewhat. I felt he just really wanted his 15 minutes of fame because he'd been giving me the runaround for the last couple of months. He's only doing that because now we're in the front of a judge. He decides to want to repair it 3 days before we go to court. Come on now. My husband's been on the floor for 5-6 months now.
All right, so you're going to go back and take advantage of the offer you have on the table and move on?
Yes.
All right, over to Harvey.
Okay, you know, there's no hard and fast rule here. If by replacing the legs, you can literally make the sofa like new, then the merchant is allowed to do that. But if there is some kind of a defect that would prevent that, the customer is entitled to a brand new item.